Okay, okay, YouTube family, I already did one video. I like how Google like upgrading the features up on here. I see a much broader screen, and I like all these upgrades they making. Of course, I guess since they website so popular that they definitely gonna do upgrades to try to make it better and more enjoyable. So, but anywho, get right to it. On this video, it's basically a quick confirmation on what I've been speaking about prophecy, and I think I spoke it in Muslim Mosaic colonization, and talking about the tactics of colonizing and how to conquer a land or conquer people through colonization. And so, and I also spoke. I said, not only in it, if I'm not mistaken, in that video segment about the colonization, but I think other video segments how car bombs gonna be over here, suicide bombers, etc. I spoke that as well, and hopefully people that's been tuning in to my channel been paying close attention to what I've been speaking, close attention to my words. So looking at the reflection of the camera, brother, need to cut that off. So anywho, I'm not gonna make this that long because I'm always the busy bee. But I got a newspaper article in my hand about what I was speaking about, and let me see if it shows up clearly here. Okay, it does. So let me zoom down. Bingo. Okay, it says right there in today's newspaper, Times Square bomber warns of likely future attacks. Zoom in a little closer here. Hold it steady so you can see the little article. It says the war with Muslims has just begun. The Pakistani man who tried to detonate a car bomb in New York City's Times Square accepted a life sentence with a smirk Tuesday and says Americans should expect more bloodshed at the hands of Muslims. And this paper right here is October 6th, Wednesday, 2010. And I thought I'd keep this paper to show people that what I've been speaking is true. What I've been speaking is true. And as far as with the rest of the article, it's pretty lengthy, but it's one more thing I wanted to show you. Well, actually, yeah. Remember I spoke about the Crusades, and here's I kind of ripped it a little bit because I was so shocked, like, wow, it came true already. It's already happening. Well, actually, it's been happening over in Africa, but I spoke in my video Muslim Mosque equal colonization about the Crusades, and I said how it's a modern day Crusades, and it should be one more Crusades, and that one more Crusades is the final Crusades, which also is the Holy War that Jesus will be a part of, and the Archangel Michael. But that's gonna be World War III is the final Crusades, Muslim versus Christian. And this is the prophecy being fulfilled in Genesis 3:15, and also the prophecy of Isaac versus Ishmael. Or let me give you a quick history right quick. But before I show you this last bit, the way it's set up, the prophecy in Genesis 3:15 is the seed of Eve and the seed of Satan. Okay, and the prophecy was he should strike your heel, and the seed that comes from Satan shall strike the heel of man, and the seed that comes from Eve shall crush the head of Satan, or shall crush the head of the serpent. And of course, that's referring to Christ and the devil. Those who have Christ or God in them shall overcome Satan. So the war, the two seeds. The two seeds being transferred over to Isaac and Ishmael. The seed of Israel, which is Isaac, and the seed of Islam, which is Ishmael. Okay, then transfers over to Jacob and Esau. which once again is Israel, and Esau would be Europe, Spain, France, Germany, and Britain, the seed of Esau. So that right there probably took place with the transatlantic slave trade, the 400 years in America and Portugal, the transatlantic slave trade, etc. Then it shifts over again to the two seeds fighting, warring against each other. The prophecy being fulfilled from Genesis 3:15 all the way to the Crusades, where the two seeds warring against each other, Isaac versus Ishmael. The ninth and final Crusades. That's where the Western hemisphere is Christian, the Eastern hemisphere is Muslim. So now it's going to be a final crusade. Listen close, I ain't making it up. Well, I'm sure y'all believe now. Y'all see I ain't just making it up as I go. But the final crusade will take place, and it's already in process. Islam is growing by huge numbers. Huge numbers. They plan to take over America, and they plan to make America into a Muslim nation, like Obama said I'm trying to speak so fast, but like Obama said in his inauguration address when he was being sworn in to be president, that this is no longer a Christian nation. And he right, because there's different ethnic groups of different religious backgrounds that's coming over here to preside over here. So by a lot of Christian churches having so much drama, because as you can see on the news, you see a whole lot of stuff happening in Christian churches. I mean, shootings, robbings, killings, etc. By the Christian churches having so much drama, the Muslim mosques, of course, are going to outnumber the Christian churches, because Christian churches are falling apart and building funds, etc. They struggling in that area. So the Muslim mosques outnumbering the Christian churches. Of course, America gonna become Islam. America gonna become a Muslim nation. But anywho, it's a crusade. It's a crusade that's about to take place, and that crusade is World War III, which is the Holy War, the last and final war, the war of all wars. And that's the war that Christ himself is going to take place in, the Holy War. The Holy War, the last and final Crusades. If you study about the Crusades, you can Google it up, go to research, go to library, encyclopedia. So far it's been 9 Crusades. It's going to be one last final crusade, one last final war, World War. And the final and last World War is going to be good versus evil. At first, had the Civil War and all that other stuff taking place, but the last one is good versus evil. So it's going to be the war of all wars, a mixture, a combination, the final crusade, the final World War, and the Holy War. Yeah, the final Holy War, because the original Holy War took place in heaven, and Satan lost it. So the second Holy War is going to take place on earth. So Satan going to try again. The first one happened in heaven. The second one is going to happen on earth. So once again, quick review is 2 Holy Wars. Holy War 1 in heaven. Second one going to happen on earth. 2 World Wars. The third one and final one going to happen on earth. And 1 crusade, and 9 crusades, and the 10th and final crusade is going to happen. So it's going to be one big just clash, one big all together. But anywho, show you this last little thing here about where this guy here who's been convicted or sentenced to a life sentence in prison. I'm trying to talk and find it. Okay, here we go. You see it right here? Let me try to slide my finger up. Okay, it's pretty up there. Okay, right here. See where it says Crusade, and let me try to angle it real quick. Try to angle it about the Crusades. Let me see, can I? Yeah. Okay, it says Osama bin Laden will be known as no less than Saladin of the 21st century crusade. Then it says a reference to the Muslim hero of the Crusades. Yeah, of Saladin of the 21st century crusade. He said no less. And there you have it. Muslim hero of the Crusades. So I'm gonna leave it at that, folks. And hopefully y'all took everything in I said. And hopefully y'all paying attention. Hopefully y'all believing. And I'm gonna leave it at that for now. And I haven't forgot about y'all, but as always, peace be unto you all in Christ for life. Yeah, somewhere over there. Yeah, okay.